Buenos dias, senor and senoritas. How do you do down there? Aloha. It is showtime now in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hurry, hurry to Tiki Room. Tikis make drum go boom. Magic is happening. All the birds and flowers sing. Better come see this thing. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Come to the Tiki Room. Hurry to the Tiki Room.
Disneyland decided to start adding more experiences to their already popular theme park after opening in 1955. And it all started with a mouse. Mechanical bird. Walt Disney had given his wife Lillian a little bird inside of a cage, purchased on a trip to New Orleans. It was a wind-up and whistle device that Imagineer Wathel Rogers had to take apart to figure out how it worked. This gave inspiration to use audio animatronics in the restaurant turned attraction, making it the first show to do so.
Audio animatronics?
Right, audio animatronics. Audio for sound.
See, and electronically animated by sound.
This put Walt's worries about real birds ruining people's dinners to rest. Why tiki? California became interested in the 1930s with the romanticized view in films portraying the scenery, forbidden love, and the potential for danger with a South Pacific setting. World War II gave hundreds of thousands of American servicemen the first-hand perspective of the culture and food from these countries as well. More cultural elements were included in the Tiki Room from these Southeast Asian countries where many sailors and military were stationed. Hawaii was admitted into the Union in 1959, bringing about a fascination with Hawaiian culture. Imagineer John Hench drew up concepts for the Tahitian restaurant. Mark Davis got to work drawing up concepts for what the birds, flowers, and tiki totems would look like. Walt called up his favorite songwriters, the Sherman Brothers, to create the music for the bird show. The Sherman Brothers were at first stumped on the direction of how the story would go, when Walt suggested 4 parrots representing different nationalities as the hosts of the show. Their feathers would be the same colors as their respective countries' flags, which would change over time. Jose is from Mexico, Michael from Ireland, Pierre from France, and finally Fritz from Germany. A Barker-style bird used to be outside of the entrance entertaining crowds before they went inside. He ended up getting removed since people wouldn't leave the area, creating a traffic jam. The birds were sculpted, then brought to life using real feathers. Harriet Burns, one of the few women Imagineers in the early days, couldn't figure out how to create the birds' chests to make it look like they were breathing. It wasn't until she took notice of Walt's cashmere sweater one day, which turned out to be the perfect material as it allowed lifelike movement. There are around 225 audio animatronics in the attraction. A favorite are the female cockatoos that croon "Let's All Sing Like the Birdies Sing," which was originally composed in 1932. The tiki figures sing a song known as the Hawaiian War Chant, which was originally comprised in 1860 and whose origins are romantic, not war involved. Since ownership was separate from the rest of the park, there was an admission fee of 75 cents. The Tiki Room was also Disneyland's first fully air-conditioned building, since the computers used to operate the attraction put off so much heat. To help with funding, it was normal for there to be outside sponsorships with other companies featured in the park. Stouffer's worked with WED to develop a self-service restaurant, now the Plaza Pavilion, and a sit-down location, Tahitian Terrace, which closed in 1999 to make way for Aladdin's Oasis. Walt then divided the quote, bird room for its own show and dining, so in the end, Stouffer's was sponsoring 3 places in Disneyland, otherwise known as Stouffer's in Disneyland. United Airlines also sponsored the attraction in later days, since they were the premier carrier for passengers to Hawaii. As the show developed, it was clear that a restaurant would not work. Elements of the restaurant design stayed, like the fountain in the middle that was intended as a busing station, and the original restaurant chairs that were welded into rows used for seats in the first 40 years it was open. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room opened June 23, 1963. Many members of the press were there to cover the grand opening. The starting rate for hostesses at the attraction was $2 an hour. In 1976, sponsorship was passed over to the Dole Food Company, and thankfully to this day we get to enjoy Dole Whips. A brief documentary of the history of the pineapple was presented before entering the show. Filmed in the early 1960s and updated at the end with the presentation of Dole products, it was shown on a screen on the rear of the roof of the Dole snack bar at the entrance to the lanai. The tiki appreciation never quieted down, and when Magic Kingdom was being planned for Florida, the Tropical Serenade, later renamed to the Enchanted Tiki Room, had a home in the East Coast's Adventureland. One of the original Walt Disney World resorts to open with Magic Kingdom was the Polynesian Resort, located right across the Seven Seas Lagoon from Cinderella Castle. Share your memories of the Enchanted Tiki Room down in the comments below, and let me know which attraction I should cover next. Thanks for watching.